Last week I heard clicking sounds from the nearby alley. Now the whole world's on lockdown. Wonder how the hell I missed it. Soldiers block my district. But there's a glossy back door in my parents' basement. I slip into it, avoiding the barren wasteland. Don't want to end up a statistic. I'll be gone for the spring. Mama, don't say a thing. My long journey won't put you in danger. Lock me up in my room. Still gonna pack things up and sneak out to Hyrule. I'll explore the Great Plateau with my mask off. Beetle stores raking in profits like Tesco. Lock me up, leave me, it's not so bad. I'm gonna hit the pub down the streets of Novigrad. Nothing's changing under quarantine orders. Ridding is never closing its borders. Lock me up, it's alright. Lock me up, leave me here, I don't mind. And while we hide, blood flies might swarm the city, spreading the tyrant virus outside. Trust me, I've already seen that. Think I should move to Greenland. So lick me, barnacle, hug me, my buddy head crab. I'm safe and sound, hanging round with my city 17 friends till the quarantine ends. I'll stay home the whole spring. Mama won't say a thing. Gaming now is officially healthy. Lock me up in my room. I'm gonna pack things up and sneak out to Hyrule. Then to Skyrim, maybe even to Lordred. Dying right after respawning is so fun. Lock me up, leave me, it's not so bad. Bullies won't beat me up, Chronica will instead. Netherrealm's not under quarantine orders. Kept the distance but still ended up quarters. Lock me up, it's alright. Lock me up, I'll stay put, I don't mind. I might spend decades in this shelter before escaping to post-apocalyptic lands. So bring me pizza, Mr. Bridges, and some toilet paper. Don't worry, I won't shake your hand. Lock me up in my room. Still gonna pack things up and sneak out to Hyrule. I'll explore the Great Plateau with my mask off. Beetle stores raking in profits like Tesco. Lock me up, leave me, it's not so bad. I'm gonna hit the pubs down the streets of Novigrad. Nothing's changing under quarantine orders. Ridding is never closing its borders. Whoa. Lock me up. You better lock me up, lock me up. Whoa. Whoa. Lock me up, it's not so bad. Lock me up, it's not so bad. Nothing's changing under quarantine orders. Ridding is never closing its borders. Lock me up, it's alright. Lock me up, leave me here, I don't mind.
This is a song about soft drinks and nothing else. Get your mind out of the gutter.
Hey guys, are your lips dry?
Any desiccated ladies try to get by. Oh, the best way for the girls and the boys to come together and enjoy a little moisture. So you're waiting on the mate that's 1 in a million. In combination ain't the way that you envision. You say you're strange, but baby, shed your inhibitions and let your day slip into something aluminium.
Delicate and eloquent and so effervescent. Subtle bubbles in my stubble feeling ever so pleasant. Never thought I'd find a girl with such a delicate essence. For you with the meal deal, the delicatessen. So you're sitting in the fridge with a twinkle. Are you a multi-pack can or are you single? A little sipping in the spritz isn't sinful. I'm just finna get my finger in your ring pull. So slot your pennies in the vending machine of love and take that busy little mix that you've been dreaming of. If you curse with the thirst of a lonely man, you can get your juices flowing with some only cans. Every glamorous can has a heart to fill, so I hope that you can handle 330 mil. Get lost in the froth as the foam expands. Get your loving while you're gliding at some only cans. Now you've seen other Payside galleries, but none of those girls taste like raspberries. So if you think we're just some obscene cannery, all our cans are over 18 calories. So give a spray for some flirtatious behavior. That come here, the hiss is what you came for. We've been brewing up a plethora of flavors. Say we're crude, you can never say we're tasteless. So if you drink it straight or with a mixer, bring a Mr. or a Mrs. home for dinner. Everybody's got a different fizzle in that spritzer. What's the matter what ingredients are on your sticker? I haven't met you all, but it's contextual. You're all impeccable, if it's consensual. If you're ace, demi, pan flexible. End of the day, we are rock and sexual. So slide your pennies in the vending machine of love and take that busy little mix that you've been dreaming of. If you curse with the thirst of a lonely man, you can get your juices flowing with some only cans. Every glamorous can has a heart to fill, so I hope that you can handle 330 mil. We can semi-guarantee that we won't be banned. Get your loving while you're glugging on some only cans. Maybe fizzy, but I'll spit a little candor. Sure it's sticky, but we'll lick the spillage after. There's only one aperitif can for Landra. Snap it with the candy, with your candy camera. Can, yes it can. All the cans are can, all kind of can, the Canada, manly can, the camera. Ain't canoes, grabbing noodles, and canoodling with cans and canned food. Mexican cans and Cancun. Scandalously scantily clad in the scanties and decanting at you. Camping with the Scandinavian can, under a canopy alone in the canyon with your can boo. Share a cannoli with Italian cans on the canals before a candlelit dance. The cans are off to Canterbury for a canny romance. You better cancel your plans, this Cansanova can't handle the demand of Canterbury and Canoritas and Cajitas with fans on the Canary Islands. Strip canasta till you're down to your pants on your Campanian bust over your hand. Damn, these Cantonese cheeses are your creamiest stands. So go over to Cambodia. You can let the local flavor flow over you. Getting down with the hard brown chrome in you. Love has never been so low sodium. Can looking like a snack, that's a kind of pay. Campaigning like Barack, that's a candy day. Can sweet on your tongue, that's a candy cane. Can rockin' them guns, that's a cannonade. Feel that can in your heart, that's a cannula. Can't sin disregard, that's a canister. Inquisitive can, that's a canvasser. Insensitive can't cantankerous. So slot your pennies in the vending machine of love and take that busy little mix that you've been dreaming of. If you curse with the thirst of a lonely man, you can get your juices flowing with some only cans. Every glamorous can has a heart to fill, so I hope that you can handle 330 mil. Hey, don't touch, just hold the can. Get your loving while you're cooking on some only cans. So download Only Cans, the app for soda lovers. It's got very high ratings. No, sorry, it's very hydrating. My mistake.
I'm very sorry you had to see that. And an even greater apology to my patrons that you now have your names irrevocably attached to it. Only Cans is a free game, now available on Steam, directed by a dear friend of mine. So when I was asked if I'd compose a theme song for it, I did what any good friend would do, and made a wholesome song about soft drinks. And nothing else. If you enjoyed the song, please get help. But after that, also like, comment, subscribe, and ring the bell. You can check the playlist for more songs, the Patreon, the merch store. Oh, no, I'm sorry, I've got to go. The bubble machines made everything so sticky. Oh, God.
Anyways, hey, what's up, everybody? Hello, everybody, and welcome to my stream where I do weird, cringy cat things, probably. Citation needed. Anyways, Hope you're all having a wonderful day. I am your host, Aura Solanas. Howl. Howl. Howl, wow, wow, wow. Yay! It is, what day is it again? Is it Friday? Oh yeah, I have medicine I need to take. Totally forgot to do that. I should have done that before stream. I have like half a brain cell. Yeah. I'll do that later. I'll do that later. Anyways, what's to do on a Friday? That is the question. Generally, I can put a head pat Ollie. Ollie the cat, more like Ollie the cute. Got him. Oh wow. Oh wow. How heckin' dare you be so awesome? How heckin' dare you? Wow. This is glorious. Yeah, your face is glorious. Extremely glorious. Yay. Anyways, I unsurprisingly have not finished my food because I have to do like social stuff as soon as I go live every time. So I pretty much automatically am late with that. And I don't eat before I go live. It's like I go live and then usually I just rush to eat. And then if I don't finish it, oh well. It's just eat into videos and stuff, right? Right? That's totally fine, right? Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Anyways. What would say if we do some vidges, eh? What say we do some vidges? Epic no-fail chocolate desserts. That's right, you can get your just desserts with that.
Hey, what's up? Today I'm going to show you guys 3 delicious chocolate desserts.
I'm
All
gonna
3
be
are designed
eating.
for the same type of person.
I'm gonna
The
be-
home cook who wants to make a nice tasting dessert from scratch, but has no experience making sweet things. These desserts are light on time commitment, easy to make, and most importantly, no fail. Meaning the margin for error here is huge, and literally anyone with 30 to 45 minutes of time can make them. First up is a flourless chocolate cake. It's rich, fudgy, doesn't require a stand mixer, and it's gluten-free. To get started, I'll grab a non-stick pan and drop it on the stove. Into that, I'll add 2 sticks or 230 grams of unsalted butter, then 330 grams of 70% bittersweet dark chocolate. From here, I will very gently melt those 2 things together for about 5 minutes over the lowest possible heat. Next, I'll grab a medium bowl and 6 large eggs, then crack those eggs into the bowl. Next, I need to separate the yolks from the whites. To do that, I'll gently scoop a yolk out of the bowl and let the white fall through my fingers as I pass this yolk back and forth between each hand. A lot of people will separate the yolks from the whites by passing it back and forth between the egg shell, and that's fine if that's your truth, but a lot of the time the sharp edge of the shell will nick the yolk, cracking it open, and will mix the yolks and the whites together, and that's not ideal. For this dish, we want to keep the 2 things completely separated. Next, I'll grab a whisk, preferably a metal one, then I'll jump into the bowl of the egg whites and whip them up until they hold a soft peak. Of course, if you had a stand mixer, you could definitely use one of those and speed up this whole process, but I actually think doing this by hand is better. In a stand mixer, the egg whites can go from perfect soft peaks to over whipped and mealy in just a matter of seconds. And about 8 minutes later, you can see that I've whipped these whites up to the soft peak stage. So next I'll grab my egg yolks and add in 185 grams of sugar, 10 grams vanilla extract, 4 grams of salt, 10 grams of cornstarch, 1 whole Nespresso pod, or about 4 to 5 grams of instant coffee. Next in goes 60 grams of buttermilk or 30 grams of sour cream mixed with 30 grams of milk. Then I'll check back on my chocolate over at the stove. As you can see, after a few stirs, it's now homogeneous and melty looking. So I'll scoot this chocolate over to my bowl and scrape all of it in. Obviously, make sure that the chocolate here is warm enough to pour, but not hot enough to cook the egg yolks. Next, I'll jump in with the whisk and stir the chocolate into the yolks until everything is combined. And once it's looking like chocolate lava, I'll grab my whipped egg whites and flip those on top. Now with a spatula, I'm going to gently fold the whites into the chocolate mixture. By the way, the air that we whipped into these whites is actually what's going to be doing the leavening for this cake. Baking soda or powder aren't really effective here because there's no gluten to capture the gas, or in the case of a gluten-free cake, xanthan gum or guar gum. With the egg whites, the gas is already trapped inside the cake before it's baked. That's pretty cool. And once I've got these egg whites folded in, it's time to bake this thing. To do that, I'll grab a 9-inch springform pan, then drop in a 9-inch piece of parchment paper to keep the cake from sticking to the bottom. Then to keep it from sticking to the sides, I will liberally spray the whole thing with pan spray. Next, I'll dump this cake batter into my well-lubed 9-inch springform pan. Then I'll give it a few assertive but also gentle taps to level it out. Finally, the springform goes onto a sheet tray to catch any drippage that might seep out through the bottom seams. Then I'll throw the whole thing into a 275F oven to bake.
Hey, what's up,
60
Mr. Anime
to 70
Boss?
minutes.
What do you mean no sound? What do you mean? It's working fine over here. Stream health is fine. I don't know what to tell you. Now it's fine. Oh. Weird. Ollie, you troll.
Minutes later, when I pull this cake out of the oven, it is fully set throughout.
Also, congrats on the new bed.
It has to cool for at least 1 hour, but preferably 2. At that point, I will pop off the springform collar. Then I'm going to grab a fine mesh strainer, a little bit of cocoa powder, and then I will gracefully dust the top of the cake with just a touch. You should still be able to see the cake through the powder. Too much cocoa is overpowering flavor-wise, and it kind of dries out your mouth. You guys,
there you go. There's your chimkin routine.
A lot of recipes for a living. Let me just say that to achieve this level of decadence at home, you almost always need some advanced technique paired with a huge investment of time and effort. This recipe requires neither of those things. It's easy and it's super good. It's dense, it's smooth, and it is the chocolatiest.
Dude, that is so freaking rich. It kind of tastes like a cosmic brownie, but it's not nearly as sweet. And there's coffee flavor under everything, which is really, really sick. And it makes it just so much more interesting and complicated tasting. Wow.
Up next is a crispy on the outside, chewy on the inside, triple chocolate brownie cookie. But first, I'll thank Wild Grain for sponsoring this video. Wild Grain is the first ever bake from frickin' croissants. Now, back to the triple chocolate cookie. To make it, I'll head back over to the stove and add 150 grams of 70% dark chocolate into a non-stick pan and heat it over very low heat for about 5 minutes. At that point, I'll kill the heat and let this chocolate melt gently for 5 more. Next, I'll grab my stand mixer and into the bowl combine 430 grams of brown sugar and 150 grams of fully softened butter. Next, the paddle goes on and I'll cream this butter and sugar together for about 4 to 5 minutes on high speed. I'll mention that I'm using about half the butter that I normally would in this cookie, so the butter sugar isn't going to cream up into whippy peaks like you're used to seeing in my other cookie recipes. I need less butter here because I'm adding
because I'm eating, Mr. Anime Boss.
Cookie dough, and that stands in as a sort of proxy for the fat that the butter would normally bring to the table. Once I got this chocolate added into my bowl, I'll spin things on medium-high speed for about a minute or so until the chocolate is well combined with the sugar and butter. Then I'm going to grab 4 large
Gotta
eggs
practice
and
moving my
strain those in
mouth so I can use it on your mom.
I'll just drop another one. I'll let the paddle attachment spin that in for a couple of seconds.
Hey, what's up, Smanums? How you doing?
When all the eggs are in, the base of this cookie dough should start to look almost like chocolate frosting. Now to finish this dough, I'll add in my dry ingredients. That's a stirred together combination of 300 grams all-purpose flour, 6 grams salt, 10 grams baking powder, and 50 grams cocoa powder. Now with the paddle attachment back on, I'll gently mix the dry into the wet on low speed for about 25 to 30 seconds. Don't over mix here because it'll give these cookies an unpleasantly tough chew. Finally, I'll add in 150 grams of mini dark chocolate chips. Then I'll gently mix those in for about 10 to 15 seconds. A quick blast of high speed to really spread them out. And now we've got cookie dough. From here, I'm going to wrap this bowl with some plastic wrap and then move it over to the fridge to chill for at least 1 hour, but preferably 2 to even 24. Fridge time firms up the butter and hydrates the flour. This dramatically improves the eating experience of the final cookie.
Holy shit.
1 to 2 hours later,
Yay.
I'm ready to bake some cookies. For that, I'll grab a sturdy spoon and scoop out 3 to 4 tablespoons of cookie dough, or about 75 grams. Then I'll squeeze it down and roll it in the palms of my hands to round it off into a tiny little golf ball like this. Next, I'll drop this cookie ball into a bowl of granulated sugar and then roll it to get it completely covered. From here, I'll move this over to some powdered sugar and do the same thing. I'm gonna roll it until it's evenly coated. The granulated sugar on the base layer keeps the powdered sugar from being absorbed into the cookie dough. And once I've knocked off the excessive powdered sugar, I'm gonna drop these balls onto a parchmented half sheet tray, then
The
load
balls
them into
got
a
dropped.
375F oven and bake for 20 minutes.
He dropped the
Look at that
balls.
time lapse. Oh my God, it's
Oh my
melty
lord.
looking. Oh,
Look at that.
And after 20 minutes, I'm gonna pull these
Beautiful.
out so we can take a look. As you can see, they rose beautifully and they've got a rugged, craggy top. 30 to 45 minutes later, once these have cooled down, I'm gonna
Neat.
crack one open. I forgot that there were chocolate chips in this thing. Oh, let's take a little bite.
It's like a brownie cookie. It's super chewy and fudgy and chocolatey on the inside, and it's baked
sounds
really
pretty
hard around
good.
the edges, so it's crunchy.
That sounds
it's a
pretty tasty.
excellent contrast of textures. Oh my God. It's so chocolatey too.
Okay, the ultimate recipe in this video is an epic no-cook chocolate mousse that any home cook can make. Truly, it's super easy. To make it, I'll separate 6 yolks from 6 whites, just like I did for the flourless chocolate cake. Then I'll grab a whisk and stir the yolks to combine. No need to whip these up or anything. We just want a homogeneous
some whiskey
starting point,
business.
and that looks good. Next, I'll move over to the stove and into a medium nonstick pan. I'll drop 20 grams of unsalted butter and 60 grams of chocolate.
The hardest
60%
part
cacao,
for
to be more
me
specific.
would be
Then over very low
separating
heat, I'm
the
gonna
egg
warm this
whites.
chocolate while stirring until the butter is mixed in and melted.
'Cause I
In general,
really
100 to 110
have
degrees
trouble
F is the temperature that I like to melt
getting
chocolate
my
at.
hands
Next, I'll grab my
dirty.
stand mixer and pour the egg whites that I just separated into the bowl and spin with the whisk attachment for 2 to 3 minutes, or until the whites are just starting to reach a soft peak. They should still be kind of loose and soupy at this stage. Then I'll add in 70 grams of granulated sugar and finish whipping this on high speed. That'll take another 2 to 3 minutes, and since there's sugar in the mixture now, these whites are going to be much more stable and will hold a lot more air than they could just by themselves. After that 3-minute whip up, this egg white sugar can effectively be called a meringue, and I'll move this back over to the mixing bowl that I had the whites in before, because I'll need that stand mixer bowl one more time. Okay, I'll just wipe the bowl out real quick, then lock it back on the stand and add in 290 grams of heavy whipping cream and whip it for about 90 seconds on medium to high speed. And if you're wondering, hey Bri, can I make this recipe without a stand mixer? Definitely yes. The egg white sugar meringue and the cream can be easily whipped up with some elbow grease and a whisk in about 8 to 10 minutes. After a quick 90 seconds, this whipped cream is whipped. As you can see, it's pretty stiff here. I wouldn't go much further, otherwise you could potentially whip this into butter. Okay, I'll whip this whipped cream into my yolks and gently fold everything together until things are starting to get well combined.
All right, now that I've got my yolks and whipped cream mixed together, I'm gonna add in my chocolate and address the elephant in the room here, which is the raw eggs inside of this mousse. I think the best way to talk about this is to just share all of my thoughts. The first thought is the traditional Frenchy way of making mousse involves raw eggs. If you were to cook the eggs, that would be a different thing called a custard or a pudding. That's totally fine, that's good, it's just not exactly chocolate mousse. Number 2 is that there is not a risk of salmonella poisoning here. So if you're pregnant or a little baby, maybe make one of the other 2 recipes in this video, or buy pasteurized eggs. If you're not familiar with what that is, that's an egg that's been heated in a water bath to make it technically safe, but they're a little bit hard to find. So that's up to you. Number 3, from what I understand, modern eggs are pretty meticulously sterilized. So, the risk level seems kind of low. I'm willing to eat them now and again. Number 4, the way you separate the egg white from the egg yolk actually matters a lot. Passing them back and forth between the shell actually raises the risk of contamination significantly because salmonella lives on the eggshell. So just keep that in mind. Number 5, definitely don't determine whether or not you're gonna eat raw eggs based on the opinion of a food tuber with an audio arts and acoustics degree. I basically have no way to properly assess the statistical risk of eating raw eggs. Do your own Google searches, determine your risk tolerance, and go from there.
Once this chocolate is folded into the whipped cream, I'm gonna grab my fluffy egg white meringue, plop that in, and then gently fold everything to combine. Again, don't go too hard here because you'll deflate the whites and lose some of that light whippiness that makes this mousse super special.
True,
Once
Ollie,
everything is
true.
mixed together, it should
You're
look
right.
like silky, fluffy milk chocolate. Next, I'll grab a freezer bag and scoop my whipped up mousse into that. Make sure the bag is the kind that doesn't have the folded corner that helps it stand up on the counter. That makes it unusable as a piping bag. Next, I'll just zip her up and then cut off 1 inch around the corner. From here, I'll grab 8 6-ounce glass containers. Then I'll grab my bag and pipe about 5 ounces into each jar and fill them about 90% of the way up. In retrospect, maybe a 1 inch slice on the corner of this baggie is too wide. The mousse is kind of loose and it's making things messy. And once I got 9 of these things filled up,
Hey,
I'll
what's up,
lightly tap
Tarak?
them on
How
the
you
counter to
doing?
settle them down and level them out in the jars. Then I'm going to move this tray over
Good
to
to
the
see
fridge
you,
so that the
buddy.
mousse can set for at least 2 hours. Notice that I wrapped the glass with plastic wrap. That's going to keep the mousse from absorbing any fridge aromas. It smells like pickles in here. 2 hours later, when I pull these out of the fridge, you can see that they are nicely set. And when I flip them over, they stay put. Nice. To serve, I'll grab my box grater and a chunky piece of dark chocolate and then
Tarak's
shave a
a
little
cutie
bit on
pie.
the large slotted side. In my opinion, the microplane
home
or the
safely
feather
today's
shred
the
options
last
are just a little
Navy
bit too
day.
small
Hey,
and create
congrats.
a chocolate dust that doesn't have much flavor. Next, I'll drop a single dollop of whipped sour cream on top. Recipe and description if you want it, by the way. Then I'll sprinkle on a tasteful hit of my shaved chocolate. And that's a delicious
Howdy,
no-cook
Austin
chocolate mousse
broccoli.
that literally anyone can make. It's
How you doing?
so dense with flavor while also being super light and fluffy at the same time. It's silky, it's creamy, and
Corn dog.
it feels good
No, this
in your mouth.
isn't a
It's
corn
like the
dog.
inside of a Milky Way, but not in a bad way.
It does taste like nougat.
It's good.
That was
I
pretty
hope you
good.
guys actually use these recipes sometime
was a
soon.
joke.
Truly, I designed them to be bulletproof,
Ollie,
beginner-friendly, and
cute.
extremely high payoff. If you guys want to see another
Ollie the
well-tested
cat is a
recipe
cutie
video
pie.
from me, YouTube thinks this is the one that you want to watch next. Click it, and I'll see you there. Now, let's eat this thing.
What?
Oh my god.
Oh,
It's a Dargon.
trying to get my
It's a
attention.
needy Dargon. Did you see those massive claws? Holy crap. Aw, the little lizard wants to cuddle. Sometimes lizards need cuddles too.
Is this another one?
Oh my god. What? Yep. Of course.
1400 AD on your motorcycle with your machine.
Is anyone surprised that as soon as a trailer comes out for something that's actually going to be good, there's like 16 copycats of the same thing? Is anyone surprised? Literally anytime anything is popular, there's gonna be someone that rushes out the same sort of thing to capitalize on that success. Tarak want to hear or do something very degenerate. Wow.
Gun. And your grenade.
Howdy, Sadra. How you doing?
Oh man, that's good. Oh,
You can tell it's Unreal 5.
Yep, got him. Oh my god! It's a grenade launcher.
You're good.
Jesus!
That's good.
No fucking way!
Okay, this one has physics to the houses. What the heck?
Oh my...
Oh. Okay. Taking in a tank and just mowing them down. Wow. Okay, instead of building, and this one you're destroying. Or is this the same game? Is this the same game?
Oh my god. With the fucking tank.
Wait. Is it the same game? Oh shit. Oh wow.
I This is gonna be so fucking good, man. I really hope this is gonna be good. I cannot wait to play this fucking game. Holy shit. Yo, how
I
many
mean,
girls
it
you been
does look
talking-
good. It does look like a good game. Or, more accurately, it looks like a fun game. Not necessarily a good game, but it'll definitely be fun to just, like, mow down hordes of enemies with, like, vehicles. And just, like, use a tank to shoot down a castle. That's definitely going to be fun. Will it be good? That's a different thing altogether. There's lots of games that are good, but not fun. And there's lots of games that are fun, but not good. You know what I mean? What I mean by that is, like, if it's good but not fun, it could be, like, made to be around the challenge, or the mechanics are actively against the player. Whereas with a fun game that's not good, it'll have, like, good mechanics, but, like, maybe a shit story or something like that. Like, it's definitely lacking in certain aspects, but it's still a lot of fun. What would I use as an example for this? What would I use as an example? Hold on, let me check my Steam. There might be something. Because there's a difference between good games and fun games, but if it's both good and fun, that's the ideal, right? There's definitely a lot of games that are both good and fun. But, let's see. Fun, but not good. I would say a lot of mobile games are probably in that sort of classification of fun but not good, because I honestly, gotcha mechanics can go suck a dick. They're not good. They will never be good. But is my connection having a conniption? I saw it go red for a second there. Is it going to be one of those days? It's going to be one of those days, isn't it? Yeah, probably. Anyways, memes that get you hoes, but O-S-E instead of O-E-S. Ah, all right, memes.
This party. Yo, how many girls you talking tonight? What? How many girls?
Bro, there's so many baddies in that room.
The thing is, all of these guys are pretty handsome.
Yo.
And they're definitely, like, look at this guy. Bo is polling.
His most insecure feature he's got is his nose. I already can tell you right now.
She likes it though, you know what
I
I'm
mean,
saying?
probably. Have a girl like completely like just start sucking your nose, like trying to be all like sensual. And
What
shit.
the heck?
Squidward.
Why did you leave me?
I realized I'm a lesbian hunter.
Oh. Me too.
She hunts lesbians. Everybody who loves a lesbian, hide them. Hide your lesbian friends from her.
I personally.
All right, time to become a lesbian hunter. Hey, lesbians, hit me up. Oh my god. That was so stupid. I feel bad for even saying that. Ugh.
I'm a lesbian hunter.
How's that been going?
I'm still single.
I wonder why. I mean, yeah, I guess that makes that checks out.
It's just not working, man. I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
Bro is fishing in the desert, man.
If you meow,
Meow.
you're hot. You are one of. Meow, meow.
Did y'all hit?
How is she still? Huh?
I mean, once you take them dangers out.
Ooh. I want her to bite down. Keep
I
it
meow
down.
anyways.
You're cute when you
I wouldn't
care.
I wouldn't say that I'm hot. I definitely wouldn't. But I definitely meow all the time. It's true. It's almost like I'm a cat or something. Huh. Look at those ears. Look at those ears. Huh. Who would have guessed? Who would have guessed that I'm a cat? I'm a cat. I'm a kitty cat. I go meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. Let's see. Is it this button? Yeah, see? I've got the swingy little tail. See? Look. I got the tail. I got the tail. And I've also got like, boop. Look at the little stockings. It's got the little kitty faces. It's cute. Just like all y'all in chat. That's right. Yeah, what? What? What you gonna do, huh? Cute as fuck, boy. That was the wrong button. There we go. Yeah. I'll switch back to the Dwes. I prefer the Dwes. The Dwes is better. Yay. I just feel like the whatchamacallit, the sweatshirt, the hoodie is too plain. I feel like it needs something on it, you know? Oh, you want me to purr for you? I shall purr for you. Meow. 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 I swallow your soul. I swallow your soul. I swallow your soul. I swallow your soul. Meow. 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 What? Huh? I didn't say anything weird.
Oh, not in front of Buzz.
Let him.
Hey, that's you.
Hey yo.
Like on God.
No, I'm the stick.
The what?
The stick that she was holding. Like she was like all up on him, like with the stick.
How are you the stick?
I'm wood.
Why didn't you just say you're Woody? That's the better joke there.
Oh.
My name is Mr. Jones, and for the first day, and then the equilibrium. The question comes, what is life? No, is this R2? Yep.
R2. Wait, I just put up 3 fingers. I think Brenda.
Damn.
Bruh.
Okay, we can cut it out. It won't be in the video.
I know that feel.
Said I look like the little black girl from Polar Express.
I see it.
Oh my god,
Oh my God.
Bruh.
Wild.
And the fact that someone made
That is uncanny.
Is what?
That's all that my brain was ready for. I'm not
Hey,
gonna
what's
lie.
up,
There was
Yoko?
no
How you
way I was
doing?
You just edged me to the end of the earth.
It was like I put something in the oven to cook, but I didn't turn it on.
I'm the highest person in Maryland. I'm at the highest point in Maryland. My dog is the highest dog in Maryland. No one is higher than me in the state of Maryland.
Thank you for your head pat.
It's going to be fashionable again, and it's going to be considered hot again.
Bad news for someone like me.
Why was it
I see.
so isolated? It was so like crisp.
Do you know the bar from Bar? Come on, man. I know you know it. Sing it.
What song is that?
No matter what I do,
Oh, yeah, it is from that.
all I think about is you.
Oh.
Who are you waiting for?
My friends?
Listen, we know you're here to see an 11-year-old girl.
She said she was 12.
To be honest, I can't tell how old he is.
I like how after that
What?
one, there's just a bunch of like furry art
Yeah,
to
what the
recommend.
fuck is this
What's the
recommendation?
correlation, bro?
This video is
The correlation is that Bryce is in the video. It's because Bryce is a furry. Well, I'm also a furry, so that's fine.
Purchase plus free shipping. So get yourself a pair of earbuds that moves with you and not without you today. And thank you so much, Raycon, for sponsoring this video. And let's get right back.
Sponsor these nuts.
Sharks, we're trying to get to that bag. Sharks, permission to call you chat? Sharks, this ratio kind of...
Wait.
10 galaxies. Sharks?
That's actually good.
Revenue? I hardly know you. Or IDGF about QVC. ROI? More like ILY. Hey, Robert, no one's talking to you.
I am a
okay?
cat. You are correct,
You've heard of
Ali.
Papa John's, but I give you Mama John's. You've heard of M&M's. I give you N&N's. Oh, really? Not feeling Mama John's. Okay. Jimmy John's. I present to you. Oh,
Holy.
Hey yo.
Pickle Rick Donald's. Damn it, I don't give a shit if you're out. He's a pickle that flips burgers. What's so hard to get? All right, Lori, quit pocket watching. Barbara, can I counter with a kiss? For my assets. Barbara, please, Barbara, please. Sharks, I said I want $1 million, cuz. Oh, you're all out? Let's go back to the end. Sharks, I call it DTCD. Direct to Consumer Dougie.
Okay.
Oh, he hitting that shit again. Hey.
Sharks.
Are we in?
I'm out.
Sharks, can I call you Chad? that was so
That was so f***ing fire.
A lemonade, all right. And then can I also have barbecue sauce?
Why?
Or do you have like the buffalo sauce? Chick-fil-A sauce? No, Chick-fil-A sauce.
She literally looks like an animatronic from FNAF.
She's done.
She's hot.
It's always the fast food workers.
What's
man.
the duck one?
You see all these
The
models
bird?
and you're like,
Is
eh.
it
And
Chica?
then the fast food workers at Chick-fil-A.
She looks like Chica.
And they're like, dude, they're
Like literally. Am I wrong? Am I crazy? I don't know.
all
Where'd you
dating like
spawn in from, man?
gangbangers and drug dealers. Like the worst men you could ever interface with in your life. And that's who they're with.
Life hacks for boomers, part 2. If you're in a party of 10 waiting at a restaurant and a party of 2 is seated before you, that means you're at an evil restaurant that hates you. But don't worry, you have an ace in the hole. The last thing a waiter wants to hear is that you will take your business elsewhere.
It actually sounds like something my dad would say.
Yeah, because the 17-year-old stressed
Thank you for the confirmation, Smanums.
That's what I'm always.
Thank you.
They don't give a shit
at all.
No one cares here. They do.
This is a good time for a casual reminder that I stream on both YouTube and Twitch. It's called the dual cast or a simulcast, right? So feel free to just hit me up on both. Just a nice cool fact. Plus there's no ads on YouTube, just saying.
Do not give a shit.
How many waters are you gonna drink it out with?
Oh.
This is me at a restaurant. Bro.
YouTube isn't real.
Bryce orders a Coke, and then
No, you.
2 sips
You're
of
not
Coke.
real.
Oh yeah, can I get another one? By the way, I'm gonna be done with this one real soon.
Yeah, the door's locked. Yo, come on.
Ah,
Let's
this,
go.
yeah.
All right, come on, let's go.
Me, anytime I'm ready to record, and I'm like, Bryce, come on in.
What the fuck? Bro.
It's this new trend everyone's fucking doing.
And it's so good.
It's pretty good. Uh-oh, Bryce, another grandma.
What is that ugly cake?
It's a donut. Oh, she bad.
How you feeling about that grandma though?
I'm scared because she got a Glock.
Kind of.
I feel like it was probably one of those lighter guns. That's my guess. That's my guess. I feel like it's probably one of those guns that's actually a lighter. Let's analyze. With how it looks, it very well could be. It very well could be. Yeah. Then again, with how this dude is looking, Granny, why you got that? Just pointing at it. Then again, it could also just be a meme.
Kind of sick though. She better bend you over.
Humans can only hold
Ayo.
their breath for 10 minutes. Then how was Louis Armstrong able to become the first man on the moon?
Oh.
This one's a classic.
I am in space on the moon. Help.
Classic.
The thing
Grandma be like, if this is gonna be my last year here, then it will be everyone else's too.
David, you bet. If I don't see that
Fair
in the new
enough.
Couch Guys video, I'm gonna sleep in your bed with my nuts out.
Bruh.
Participating in this activity could get you or others hurt.
I would get hurt. Is he barking?
What's crazy is after the first roll up, I'm already sending a kick his way. I'm either kicking or swinging. I don't know why you doing all this extra bullshit around me.
See, as a white man, how would it go? Wow.
I would have been like, that's pretty cool.
That's so sick.
See, if it's pranking your friends like that, that's totally fine. That is very weird, but fine if it's a friend. Now, if that was a complete stranger that they did that to, yeah, that's probably not something you want to repeat.
Sick right there, man. Can you show me how to do that?
Cool, dude.
Let me record.
What are you gonna do? Teach me how to Dougie?
And then what happened? Hey, Rebecca. Oh my God. Well, as I was saying.
I'd be like that sometimes. I like getting in people's space sometimes. Just getting a little
like 5 minutes
cozy.
I'll get in your space. Ooh woo.
They have guns. They have guns.
What the fuck is that call out, bro?
They have ammo.
I feel like that's how bad my callouts
Bruh.
are. Like, I might as well not be saying anything. I'm like, yeah, they're there.
Bryce and I playing League. I'm like, he's in the lane.
Accurate description of playing with Jimmy.
He's on the
It's
rift.
Come on.
Here's a fun game you can play with your friends at the car meet.
Rock,
paper, scissors, shoot. Oh, it's here to meet a 12-year-old kid.
Huh?
What?
I don't like playing games
That's
anymore.
not funny.
Y'all, both y'all didn't.
That's
no,
not
what if he
funny.
said play it again. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Oh, it's here to meet a 12-year-old kid. Y'all didn't
That's
even
not
hear
funny. Because if some random person hears that, they'll call the cops and think that it's real. That's not funny.
With a challenge, Rizzo gets a good read, but Joro off the ceiling. What a save from Jaden!
Easy, easy, easy.
Trash talk.
We're boyfriend and girlfriend. Of course we have cute pet names for each other.
Well, what is it? What's the pet name? That's it?
Love you, honey bun.
Oh, honey bun, kind of cute.
God,
Man, she's so lucky.
That's game.
Damn, he's got the neck beard profile pic too.
I just don't get why like guys like that are always pulling. You know what I mean? Like I can't pull.
Oh no,
Well,
he
see,
was definitely pulling her like.
Pulling across the
1000%.
asphalt
Yeah.
into the back of his van.
Exactly. Like I
Yeah.
just can't do that for some reason.
Yo, he's getting his hook out and going all roadhog on her.
Make it.
Cute.
Yes! Yeah! Oh! Wait, that's...
Why'd that look like Liam?
That was a good one.
Last frame.
That's Liam if he like felt things.
Who's Liam?
You don't know Liam?
Am I tweaking?
He won Streamer's Choice at the Streamer Award. Oh wait, Bryce wasn't even there. Bryce was literally outside of the Streamer Awards the entire time during the event.
Doing what, Mr. Here?
Talking to women.
Shee! Yeah, you already know.
And how many of them did you pull?
I never felt like
She's good.
How many girls are you talking to tonight?
At least 1,000.
One of these again.
The little.
How many girls are you talking to tonight?
19.
How many girls are you talking to?
100.
I just want one of them to be like, girls, I'm talking to men. And he just shows him partying with the boys.
Nah, man.
How many girls are you talking to tonight?
10,000.
You trying to look busy?
What's his phone back on?
5? He looks lost.
Dude, there's so many girls there, man.
I mean, to be fair, if that's like your first time going to an event like that, I can very much understand looking lost. Because, like, something that a lot of people don't realize is that a lot of the time, people are just pressured into going to social events like that. It can be very unhealthy. You shouldn't let anyone pressure you into doing anything. Except, like, obeying the law. That's okay to be pressured into.
These guys have to pull at
It's
least
like,
a little bit.
Where are they? I want to go to wherever that is.
Yo!
That's the kind of guy that's pulling.
That's game.
Wow, you aren't, Bryce.
What?
Like, that dude actually has Riz, because think of it this way. If he's that talented at tech decking, think of what else he can do with those fingers. Anyways.
So I did nothing. I just said that's game. I agreed. I was nice.
No. Oh shit, we got 2 weeks off. Let's go.
Oh.
What the fuck?
I thought it was gonna be a COVID thing.
Good news is you're having a son. Bad news is he's a Virgo. Good news is we got you courtside seats. Bad news is it's from Make-A-Wish. Good news is you got 6 months to live. Bad news is you still got to deal with your wife. Nurse sexually active? Nurse, yeah, he needs some milk. Nurse, where my hug at? You ever consider praying? Nurse plays See You Again by Wiz Khalifa. Oh my god, stop. He was like 85. Yes, that's kind of hot. Yeah, your vitals look great. It's your big forehead I'm concerned about. Yeah, me and McDreamy rushed the same fraternity back in the day. You broke your leg? That's f***ing gross. MCAT Schmemcat, bro. What do you want me to do? She was flatlining. No, we can't treat your Delulu. What is this, Dead City? Dude, I touch balls all day. It's not that weird. Blood work? I sure hope it does. This whole thing is kind of like Grey's Anatomy, am I right? Sorry about your son. I just cannot do blood. What the f***? Get that away from me. Sorry about your grandpa. Happy now? This beat is crazy.
No, I'm not the Dougie again.
Dougie to this
Do they actually have Grey's Anatomy on the background?
Is that their signature move? Like they just Dougie
Bruh.
at the end of every TikTok?
I think so.
What the?
I wish we had something like that so I could do it to you.
Okay, well.
Bruh.
We need to never install any trap doors in the house and we'll be good.
Trap door that leads to a warehouse underneath the house.
Bro, I'm so excited
Ooh,
to hang out today. Dude, oh my gosh, it's same. gonna be so fun. Yes, sir.
Oh, you guys are hanging out today?
Yeah, just for a bit, you know?
Alright, well. I mean, I don't have anything to do. Like, y'all cool if I come?
It's up to you, man.
Yeah, if you want to.
Whatever you want to do.
Alright. I mean, do you think I should come?
I mean, we're not gonna be hanging out that long.
Yeah,
I got practice. Whatever you want to do.
I'll probably just stay home then.
Yeah. Hey boys, let's hop on. I'm hopping on right now.
Let's go.
Yeah, bro, let's play.
Oh, hold on, bro. Sorry, we already got a full team.
Sorry, we have a party of 4. We can do squads.
Nah, but we're gonna play trios so we get the gun multiplier. Cause yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, come on, gun multiplier. Let's just play for fun.
Nah, dude, there's only like 12 hours left of it. I want to get the multipliers.
Alright.
Yeah, bro. Before it ends.
I'll just play solos.
Bet, yeah, we can still talk, dude.
Actually, I'll do solo trios and try and get in your guys' game.
Bruh.
A lot of that was super painful.
Yo, I'm gonna be dead. That's David, bro. That's why he said that shit. Cause he's like, hey guys, you guys are up there recording. Like we could like do a 4 couch. Like
sometimes they would be like, "Oh, you gonna play lead?" And I'm like, playing duos, right?
Yeah, I'm already playing duos. Jesus Christ, you beautiful.
This is a man's watch.
Oh, that's Pokemon.
I got a juicer.
Yeah, boys rule.
Just put my balls in here. Just.
Oh, how boys live stream.
Bro.
I never thought of that. Why don't I do like a Christmas stream on my stream, but instead of like doing what normal streamers do where they like give gifts to their community, I just tell everyone to send me
Dude, wait, that's genius. And we call it a Black Christmas.
Yeah. I would call it that too.
Because you just only get gifts from your black viewers? Or?
Exactly, yeah, because we always giving back to the community.
Alright. Is the Alien Cookbook any good?
What's up?
What was your special order?
Little cheeseburger. All the way with grilled jalapenos, regular drink,
Oh, really?
and large Cajun fries. But I'm not sharing.
Bullshit.
You don't understand, do you? A Five Guys burger is the perfect organism. Its structural perfection is matched only by its customizability.
This totally isn't cringe at all.
I admire its purity, unclouded by gimmicks or toys or delusions of being healthy. I'm totally eating it all, so you have my sympathies.
Well, it looks like I'm not getting my order anytime soon, so instead of waiting, why don't we make our own food from
Alien
the
Cookbook.
official cookbook.
Whoa. I actually realized when I started the video that I've already watched this, but YouTube is shit. It does not remember how many videos you've actually watched. It doesn't remember. It didn't have the red bar, so I thought I hadn't watched it. This is from over a year ago. I've already watched this, but I'll watch it again just because.
Alien, the official cookbook by Chris Rachel Osland, was quite a surprise when I first saw it at the bookstore. Out of all of the blockbuster movie franchises to make a cookbook for, Alien would have been the last one I expected. because in the Alien movies, it's not about yummy food going in your belly, but more about scary stuff coming out of it. The cookbook greets you with an introductory blurb that tells you about the prominence of food in the Alien movies. It talks about how consumption is a key part of a xenomorph's behavior and life cycle. That's followed up by a cool little section summarizing the different stages of a xenomorph with some interesting yet horrific details about how it behaves at each stage, and if you've seen the movies, you know how nightmarish each stage is. All of this is a fine read and all, but any mention of the lore ends here. The cookbook doesn't really delve deeper into Alien's world. There are no world-building flavored text with the recipes or chapter titles. There are very little mention of locales and characters from the movies. Because of that, you don't really get a sense of the Alien universe and it doesn't feel that immersive. But what it lacks in lore, it makes up for in looks. I have to say I'm really impressed by how committed this cookbook is to making food look like Alien. Not all the recipes have photos, but the ones that do all make an attempt to make the recipe look like an alien egg, facehugger, chestburster, or queen. You'll find no instances of normal looking dishes with a slapped on name, which is honestly a pretty impressive feat. So if you're looking for recipes that will allow you to roleplay and immerse yourself in the Alien universe, this cookbook might not be for you, but
needs more face huggers.
Fun, out of this world looking food that is recognizably alien, then you'll get a kick out of this. So it's clear that the food looks the part, but what about the taste? I'm gonna make 3 alien dishes to find out.
Whoa.
Now you guys already know that I eat a whole lot of different types of food, and as you can guess, my diet isn't the greatest. If you're like me, then you need a good multivitamin to balance things out with high quality nutrients, which brings me to today's onto the recipe. The first thing we're gonna make are these avocado rabbit and 22 bacon stuffed deviled alien tea eggs. If deviled alien eggs doesn't sound enticing
Had to reduce
to you,
the volume.
then I don't know what will.
It's way too loud to me.
Place 12 eggs in a pot of cold water, then bring this to a boil and let it cook for 10 minutes. Then remove the eggs and place them in an ice bath to stop them from cooking.
I'll ice your bath.
Add in 2 cups of water along with
Hey, what's up,
2
Shiro
inches
Luffy?
worth of
How you
sliced
doing?
ginger, 2 star anise, 1 cinnamon stick, 2 bay leaves, 4 tablespoons of loose black tea, 1 teaspoon of whole peppercorns, 4 tablespoons of soy sauce, 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, and 1 teaspoon of salt. Let this mixture simmer for 10 minutes, then add in 2 tablespoons of rice wine vinegar, 2 teaspoons of green food coloring, and a cup of ice water, and combine everything. Pour this mixture into a container that will fit all the eggs. With the back of a spoon, tap the eggshells to introduce lots of cracks while keeping the overall shell intact. Then place all of the eggs in the tea mixture and top it up with water so all of the eggs are submerged. Let these soak in for
I was
at
eating
least
3
4
ice
hours,
creams because
but
it's very
preferably overnight.
hot.
When they're ready to hatch, just carefully peel them and you should have a nice spiderweb pattern waiting for you inside. Nice. On to the other stuff. Take 6 slices of bacon and cut them into long, thin strips. These are going to be the tentacles that are going to be coming out of the egg.
That's really hot.
Fry them up and kind of shape them so that they're wavy and tentacle-like. You can use tongs to adjust the shape as they cook. Any bacon bits that don't look good, you can crumble them up and set aside for later. Now take the eggs and cut an X on top until you hit the yolk. Then carefully open it up and scoop out the yolks inside without ruining the white part, which is a lot harder than it looks. I ended up ruining a lot of these because the white parts are super soft and delicate and I just lack the finesse to handle them. For the egg yolks that you've scooped out, place those in a bowl and add in 3 ripe avocados and mix it all up. Add in 3 tablespoons of lime juice, 3 minced garlic cloves, 1 teaspoon of chili powder, 1 teaspoon of salt, and 1 teaspoon of black pepper. Also add in any of the bacon bits you crumbled up in this step. Mix everything together and
almost
either
like a
spoon it
guacamole.
in the egg or pipe it in with a pastry bag, which is what I did. Still, what a struggle
Is
this was to
122 F
fill.
even
I
hot?
almost broke
Yes,
all
it
of these,
is.
but thankfully they held up. I also used some of the avocado mixture as
122 F is like really, really hot. Fun fact, I read the other day that somewhere where it was 113 F, the local monkeys were actually like dropping dead. Like they were dropping out of trees because it was so hot and they were just dying from heat stroke. Yeah. So 122F is definitely really hot. If organisms are dying at 113, imagine what 122 will do to them if, like, it maintains that temperature. That's messed up. And it's only going to keep getting hotter. Welcome to global warming. It's going to get hotter every year, bit by bit.
In the bacon tentacle, so it looks like they're trying to.
So if you don't have air conditioning yet, might want to look into that.
Not bad. Next up, we're moving away from the egg and moving on to the chest burster stage with this red pepper quiche. We start with one pre-made pie crust, roll it out on a pie plate, and blind bake this at 375 degrees Fahrenheit for 15 minutes. While we're waiting for that to bake, let's work on the filling. Heat up 1 tablespoon of olive oil in a skillet over medium-high heat, then throw in
Do people believe in global warming over there?
4 minced garlic cloves.
There's a lot of people that still deny it because they just repeat back what is told to them.
At a time and cook them until they've wilted. Now add in 8 to 10 fresh basil leaves and cook those until they're wilted as well, and remove the veggies from the heat. In a bowl, add in 6 large eggs, 1 cup of heavy cream, 1 teaspoon of salt, and half a teaspoon of fresh ground pepper, and whisk it all together. When the crust is done baking, spread half a cup of shredded cheddar cheese across the base and 1 cup of chopped up roasted red bell peppers. Place in the rest of the veggies and pour in the egg mixture. Bake this in the oven for 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 30 minutes. After that, sprinkle on half a cup of mozzarella cheese and continue baking for another 15 to 20 minutes.
That looks pretty good.
While the quiche bakes, poke 3 fat sausages a few times and toss them in the oven with the quiche until the skin crisps up.
Fat sausages.
They'll be ready when the quiche is done. Once done, stick a sausage in the middle of the quiche, cut one of the ends so that it's flat and can help the sausage stand up, then surround the sausage with some extra chopped up roasted red peppers. This will help keep the sausage into place, and it's going to look like blood and guts bursting out. The final step is creating the mouth of the chest burster. Make a slice for the mouth and add in some slivered almonds to make rows of teeth. You can use the remaining 2 sausages by cutting them into coins and arranging them on the base of the quiche to give it a more 3D meaty explosion effect as the cookbook suggested, but I just decided to leave it like this. Looks pretty cool.
Why is it so weirdly cute?
Now, for the final course of our meal, we pay tribute to the final stage of the xenomorph's life cycle, the queen, with this recipe of oven roasted pears with balsamic and honey.
The queen.
For this, you'll need 4 firm
Do you know
boxed
the
pears.
way?
Without peeling them, cut them all in half lengthwise, then remove the core on all of them. Make a slice at the bottom of each half, as that's going to be used as the opening for the mouth. Then the cookbook states to carve a groove from the stem tip to the middle using a small spoon, but I found the spoon to be very difficult to work with, so I just used a knife to slice the indentation. Next, we're supposed to score the bottom half of the head with diagonal lines that are 1/8 inch apart. I don't really see this on the cookbook's photo, so I'm just guessing on how to draw these. After you've exercised your carving skills, go ahead and warm up a Dutch
I don't know what
oven on
that
the
is.
stove over medium-high heat for 3 to 4 minutes. Then add in 4 tablespoons of butter and wait for it to melt.
I don't know what that
When
is.
melted, add in the pears with the cut side down and let these
10
cook
years.
for 2 to 3 minutes.
Yeah,
now
still don't
transfer
know.
the pot into the oven at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for 20 minutes. After 20
deniers.
minutes, drizzle some raspberry balsamic vinegar over the pears, then pop them back into the oven for another 5 minutes.
Right.
When done, remove from the oven and
I'm
drizzle
dumb.
about a teaspoon of honey on each pear and let it rest for 5 minutes so that they're easy to
the
handle.
people that deny it
When ready, remove the pears
are
from
just
the pot
dumb.
and flip them
Simple
so
enough.
that the seared side is up. Feel free to shape them so that they look more like the alien queen heads. Then
Sorry. All right, I need to take a quick break because, you know, when you gotta go, you gotta go. So I'm a BRB. Burb, y'all. Burb. Wow, 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 wow. Oh, wow, 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 wow. Wah. Wah. Blah, 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 blah. Hello, everybody. I have a toad. I have a toad.
Arasso chibi pat, arasso chibi pat, arasso chibi pat.
Got it! Thank you so much for the pets! Then also for the sub, I guess. That's cool too, I guess. 43 months. Holy crap. That's so long. That's so long, darn it. What are you doing? What are you doing? How dare. How heckin' dare you? Man, that's a lot of money that you've wasted on me. Holy crap. I appreciate it, but heck you. Heck you. That's right, I said it. Heck you. How you doing today, Donald? Hope you're doing good.
And for the mouth, jam in some slivered almonds along the gum line to make their sharp teeth, and finally add a sprig of rosemary to each head with the leaves removed from the stem, leaving only the leaves at the tip. This is supposed to be their creepy little inner mouths. You can also make some red vanilla whipped cream to go along with this, but I like the way it looks like in the book, so I'm leaving it be. Alright, let's join the gang in the mess hall and try out some alien food. Starting off with the deviled alien tea eggs. First, I'm gonna try just the tea egg itself without the filling, just to see how it's like. To be honest, it's a lot lighter than I expected. I marinated this for quite a while overnight, so I was expecting the flavor to really seep through, but the flavor is actually quite mild. I think it's because the shells were on, so the brine couldn't really penetrate, but it was necessary for the look, and I gotta admit, they look pretty cool. For the deviled tea egg itself, not bad. The crunch and salty contrast of the bacon goes really well with a soft avocado mixture. The filling tastes good and I like the limey zing, but I think the proportions are a bit off as it's too much filling for the egg, especially if eaten in one bite. I could 2-bite it, but it's so delicate that I'm afraid I'll just make a giant mess. Overall not bad, but I do prefer the size and filling ratio of a classic deviled egg. You'd think I'd get sick from eating alien eggs, but no, I feel oh no.
What's the matter? The food ain't that bad, baby.
Hey, nice to meet you, little guy. What are you doing here? Get back in my belly. Sausage tastes like sausage, but with almonds, which is texturally kind of weird, but hey, it looks cool. Let's dig into the quiche itself. It looks good, smells good, but does it taste good? Aw, yeah, that's a pretty solid quiche. The egg is warm and pillowy soft, and the crust is nice and flaky, even though it's store-bought. The asparagus, spinach, and basil all give it a great flavor, but the standout is the roasted red pepper. It gives it a nice smoky umami taste that makes the dish, in my opinion. Definitely would make this again, but maybe without our chestburster buddy next time. Lastly, we got a roasted pear alien queen head for dessert. Gonna reverse the roles here. I'll be the one taking a big bite out of her. First bite was not the most pleasant, only because the hardness of the almonds don't really match the soft velvety texture of the pear. I took a bite without the almonds and yeah, much better. I like the sweet and tart combination and the butter makes it nice and rich. I like the look of the almond teeth and they're perfect if you're having an alien themed meal, but it definitely tastes better without it. Final verdict for the Alien Cookbook, sick visuals that are fun to devour. Hey, thanks again for watching the video. I tried to get
Man, I kind of want to do VR chat, but I know that everyone's about to go drinking. Because it's Staffy's drinking night. Spicy water gang. You know how it be. Sometimes you want to do something, but you know it's not realistic because everyone else is going to be busy. That kind of sucks, you know. Because there's only so much I can, like, actually do in VR chat. Like, I can only talk so much before people are just getting bored. So that's definitely one of those things where I need someone else around to like bounce off of. Otherwise, I'm just like sitting around, just twiddling my thumbs like doop-a-doo, what do? You know. Anyways.
Banana.
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 Banana. Banana. Corone is adorable. Banana. Go back. Go back. I want to like video.
Banana.
Like video. Yes.
Banana.
Banana. Banana. The cute doggo is easy to entertain. And then we have the chorb. I mean the chicken orb. Mighty Chorb, what is your wisdom? Red squirrel throwing pine cones. Ah, I see. Yeah, that happens. I think that squirrel's just like throwing the pine cones from the top so they can get at him later.
Just backwards.
And change of heart.
I have always stood by you. I was the one who brought you to Roma, and the one who caused the explosion as you fled the Castello. The mercenari who protected you at Il Colosseo were mine as well. You just did not know.
I think about this sometimes because it's like I saw a lot of the discourse about the new Assassin's Creed game, and people were saying, "Oh, you just want the new Assassin's Creed guy to be white." But if I look at this guy,
yeah.
Maestro Machiavelli.
Japanese? No, I'm just saying, like, it's just like, as I said, the internet, every prevailing opinion on the internet, the more popular it is, the dumber it is.
Re has returned to Roma alone. He rides for the Castel Sant'Angelo.
Grazie.
Well?
The decision is yours, not mine.
Niccolò, you better not stop telling me what you think. Why else would I seek the opinion of my most trusted advisor?
Go kill them, Mentore. Finish what you started.
Good advice.
I intend to write a book about you one day.
If you do, make it short.
I'm not an easy man to call a friend, am I?
This is 2013, Black Flag.
To fight beside a man so driven by personal gain and glory is a hard thing, Edward. And I have come to feel the assassins and their creed a more honorable course. Have I been unfair?
No. For years I've been rushing around, taking whatever I fancied, not giving a tinker's curse for those I hurt. And yet here I am, with riches and a reputation, feeling no wiser than when I left home. Yet when I turn around, look at the course I've run, there's not a man or woman that I love left standing beside me.
There is time to make amends, Captain Kenway.
Mary. Before she died, she asked me to do good by her, to sort out the mess I made. Can you help me?
He wants you dead, Elise.
What? You want to protect me?
I want to help you. The Brotherhood has resources, manpower.
You cannot be serious. I don't trust the assassins.
Do you trust me? I haven't changed that much, Elise. I'm still the same boy who distracted the cook while you stole the jam. The same one who helped you over the wall into that dog-infested orchard.
All right. Take me to your Brotherhood. I'll hear the offer.
Offer may be a bit strong.
These aren't so bad.
Why slit its throat when you could loosen its tongue?
What? Why would I?
The Jinni only struck in sleep. It never dogged you by the day until you reached into that chest. The masked ones prize what lay within. The ancient object that woke at your touch. They may hold more answers living than dead.
I hunt my enemies. I do not break bread with them. I took an oath, Nihal.
How can you hunt when you are hounded? If you could walk the dark unburdened, you could better serve the light.
I stay my blade from the flesh of the innocent, not from the order.
This dialogue sounds like it was translated from another language.
Of the ancients.
They aren't even trying with the lip movements either.
At least ask your friends what slept in that chest.
Like, I've seen, like, fucking Honkai Star Rail is more coherent than this.
Why they sought it.
Yeah, that's bad. That's just
I'm just
bad.
trying to think, like, how does this happen? Overweight millennials whose personality is consumer goods. That's why it happened.
This is the image that Gucci would like to project.
Do I want to watch this right now? Nah, you know what? I'm going to risk it. I'm going to risk the VR chat. So I'm going to put it on the BRB while I set things up. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. Y'all might go somewhere. Because there's about to be an ad in less than a minute. I'm going to switch it over to VR chat. It's VR chat. It's VR chat. It's VR. It's VR. It's VR chat. I'll put some music on. Let's go with the... maybe Electro Swing? Yeah, let's go with the Electro Swing. Oh, there's a new Lolathon video as well. I'll have to watch that later. Oh. Electro Swing. 8% is fine for now. Okay. And enter VR mode. Alright, VR has been launched. So now I can turn off my mic. This is taking longer than expected because my excess overlay is deciding that it doesn't want to work. Without the overlays, I can't see what's going on my stream. Which means I can't read chat. Bruh, why isn't it working? It's not working at all. Oh my god. I might need to restart my PR. Alright, let's try that. How dare you make me hydrate before I dehydrate? Hydration complete. You blocker. Oh my goodness. Your malfunction excess overlay. Do this. Try reinstalling excess overlay. That works. What is this bullshit? Okay, so I'm gonna pause the music here for a second. All right, so here's what's currently going on. Because of excess overlay being a little shit and not working, I decided, hey, I'll just uninstall it and reinstall it, right? So I uninstalled it, right? And then I go to try to re-download it and reinstall it. However, Steam is giving me this shit where it says content file locked. What the fuck does that even mean? What does that even mean? What is this bullshit? Steam content file locked. What is this? Could be a result of a file already being in use, but that by that running program. What? Did it just fail to fully shut down? Is that what it is? For excess overlay? Let me check. I'm not seeing any instances of it in my list. Hi, Thunder. How you doing? First mistake was assuming anything would work. Yeah, I guess so. What a pain in the booty. Pain, Pecco. Pain. Why can't it just work? Why can't it just work? Have you tried restarting Steam? I haven't. I'll try that. Okay, that didn't work. Hey, what's up, Cruiser Typer? How you doing? I'm currently experiencing technical difficulties. Drastic measures, start restarting your PC? Yeah, probably. It has been a hot minute since I last restarted my PC. Yeah, I guess I'll go with that. Alright. I am going to restart my PC. So, y'all are gonna see stream end. Because, well, that's just how it is, I guess. So, I will BRB. Should be like 5 minutes. 10 minutes at most. Imagine not streaming from a separate PC. Eat a dick, okay? Eat a dick, Thunder. That's right, eat yourself. Got him. Got him. I mean, I almost have enough parts to build a second PC. Like, all I would need is, like, a case and a power supply, probably. Because I've got a spare motherboard. Spare GPU. I think I have spare RAM as well. Oh, but I don't have a spare OS, so that's the part that I wouldn't be able to do. Well, I could just run Linux, but whatever. I'm dumb, so it doesn't matter. Anyways, I'll BRB. I'm gonna stop stream, and I will see you guys soon.